So the real truth is fear doesn't prevent self-confidence. It's your unwillingness to feel it that does. And remember, the feeling of fear is just something in our body. It's something we can go, okay, I feel you, and I'm going to do it anyway. And the more often you do that, the more you're able to do this and rinse and repeat, the more you'll be able to develop the self-confidence that you need to develop. Once again, not comparing yourself to anybody else. The only person to compare yourself is you, is the person in the mirror. And that's the most important piece of all, right? So we don't need to be afraid of humiliation, rejection, embarrassment, or any of those things. They're just a feeling that we would get in our body, and we can make an entirely different decision because we understand how this is working. So how can you take control of your self-confidence? Now you know confidence versus self-confidence, the difference, right? Now we have a little bit of details about like what our brain is actually doing to keep us safe, right? And automate things. Now we can have this realization of like, so that's why you're doing this. Okay, let me think of a different way and a different action that I can get myself to take. Now, what most people will think is they think, oh, well, I have to take a different action. As a life coach, I actually co-created my own life coach school because of this. How you get yourself to take action is not by telling yourself to take action. It's once again another thought, a story in here that will get you to feel a different way, and then it'll get you to take action. So if you have this thought of like, oh, I'm just not as good as everybody else, like who am I to lead? It's going to make you feel like you're unworthy. It's going to make you feel like you're unconfident. And then when you're not confident, what do? Well, you go out, you don't take those actions, or you take those actions and you're like, hey guys, I want to give you this presentation today, because you're actually manifesting that because it's the story, the thing that you're thinking about. But what if you're like, you know what? I actually have something very valuable to teach people today. Like they need to hear this big time. And when I step into that and I'm like, I'm actually here to make a difference, and the things that I'm going to be able to succeed at is going to change somebody's life forever, you step into that feeling. How does that make you feel? It makes me feel like confident, unstoppable. Like there's nothing that's going to get in my way. And when you do that, guess what you do? You go out there, you take action, you go out and you become the leader that you need to become in that specific moment. And you could fail. You could do something wrong. You could say something a little bit differently than what you initially intended to do. But just the ability of going out there and doing it is what you needed to do to actually learn from that experience, right?